Good day, team on affiliate members. On today's video, I will be teaching us how to download the Binance cryptocurrency application and also activate it. So these are my application as usual. You look for a good network coverage. You click on your Google Play Store. Go to your Google Play Store. You click on the search button. Then you type the word Binance. You type the word Binance. Then you search. Now, you need to be careful when searching. You need to look for the real Binance. You see the one that came up, Binance Bitcoin Marketplace. Now, that is not the Binance cryptocurrency account that you need. Now, this is the very one you need. The one that has, yes, this very one, the one that has a yellow logo with a black background. It's written Binance JEX. Binance JEX. So you click on it. Once it comes up like this, the next thing you need to do is to install it. So once you click on the install, you allow it to install. So as I said, once you have good network coverage, the installment will be faster. So you look for good network coverage, then you wait for it to install. You can choose to open it direct from your Google Play Store, or better still, you go back to your application to see it. Now this is the Binance app. You can see it has been installed. So all you need to do next is to click on it now. Then you start the process of activation. You see it is written Binance. Now this is the back office of the Binance, but the account has not yet been activated. But this is just like the home page. What you need to do next now is to click on the sign up button. Now when you check at the top, by the left, you will find login and sign up, and by the right you tend to see an icon showing contact, so you can click any of it. So let's click the login to sign up direct. Now once you click on it, this very page will come up. Now you see account, password, forget password, login, or login with Binance account. Now I want you to note that those people that can fix in their login details here are those people that have registered Binance account. But for you who is a new member, you need to come down, check down here, you see sign up at the extreme end, and that is where you have to click to create your own new Binance account. So let's click on the sign up and move on with the account creation. So now once you click on it, it comes up with this very page. Now phone registration, email registration. Now when you come to the phone number box, you get to find out that the zip code is indicating +86. Now that is not the zip code for those people in Nigeria and other countries. So you change the zip code to the one of your country. Just click on it. Now to take you to different countries. Now you can see the zip code for different countries. Just check for your specific country, the country you are from. Now like me particularly, I'm from Nigeria, so I'm going to check that is under letter N to find Nigeria. And this is Nigerian zip code. Now here I need to fix in my phone number. Okay, once you've done that, the next thing you need to do is to click on the verification code and wait for them to send the verification code for you, so that you insert it in the box indicating verification code. So you click on the verification code and you allow it to boot. So now you have to slide the box. This box I just booted and stopped from the left to the right. So you slide it this way and you patiently wait. Now it's going to leave that the verification code is in the process of being sent. They are giving you a countdown watch. Now we count that to tell you that once the verification code comes, you need to fix it in immediately so that it won't expire. Once the time counts down and the verification code has not been fixed in, that means it has automatically expired. So you see the verification code has been sent. Let's quickly copy it. Okay. Let's fix it and paste it now. Okay, you click on next now. Very good. Now a place has been provided where you need to fix in your password. Okay, once you fix in your password in the two places, now password, now please enter password and you confirm the password and you put it in two different places so that they will be sure that you know the password you are fixing in. Then you touch the box, touch the box indicating registration means that you agree to the terms and conditions. You can choose to go and read the terms and conditions, but to save our time, just click on the box. That means you agree to the terms and conditions. Then you click on sign up. So that means the account has been successfully created, yes, using my phone number. So as you have seen at the registration point, once the phone number has been confirmed, please you need to go ahead to do the email verification. If not, there are some transactions that you'll be restricted from doing without verifying your email. So what you need to do next is, after you have inside your phone number, the verification code has been sent to you, you have fixed it in, then once it brings you back to your home page, you click on this very place. Yes, that place that shows like a contact. Then you click on settings. Now after you've clicked on settings, you click on account and security. That's the first option in the settings at the top. Now you can see your phone number has been inserted, your login password has been set, but the phone password, GR code and gesture password has not been set. So you need to verify or set your email. Now you click on the email settings. Now you fix in your email, then you confirm it, and they said the verification code will be sent to your email for verification. Okay, you click on the verification code. Just as usual as we did with the phone number, you slide this from the left to the right. Okay. So the verification code has been sent to your email, so you can quickly minimize and go and check it so that you copy it and come and paste it. Okay, it has not yet arrived. Okay, let's say in case it took all that while and it did not arrive, so you still click on the verification code again and you wait patiently. Once this boots on, you slide it normally from the left to the right. Your internet connection matters a lot. The reason why you need to confirm your email is for more security, to secure your account. Okay, verification code has been sent to our phone number, so I just fixed it in and verify. Okay, they're still saying you sent a number via email. Very good, that just arrived. So let's quickly copy the verification code they sent to the email. Okay, it will be verified directly. You just click on where they provided for the verification. Okay, let's verify now. Okay, so the Binance account email verification has been done successfully. So this is my Binance account. So you can quickly minimize and go back to the app just to ensure that the verification has been done successfully. Yes, you can see now the email has been verified. So you can also set phone password, GR password, and gesture password. All these are to serve as security for your account. Yes, you can quickly set the phone password. Okay, once you fix in the phone password, that's the one you choose to use, then you just click on confirm. But I want you to take note that you don't use the same login password as your phone password. The app will not accept it, so you need to use a different password for your phone password. You need to use a different password for your phone password. Then you click on confirm. Then you click on verification code as usual. You slide from the left to the right once this very place comes up. Then you wait for a verification code that will be sent to you. So you see how Binance works. It deals with verification code just to ensure that you are the one running your account, or you are the one doing all the activation. So you copy the verification code. Some people will need to go minimize to their SMS and copy. Then you confirm. Once you copy and insert the verification code, you confirm it. So you see, I've just set my phone password. So you can do the same also. Okay, I'm still taking us further on how to set your GA code. Now the GA code means Google authentication code. Now before you go ahead to set this very GA code, let me educate you. You will need a Google Authenticator installed in another different phone for you to scan the QR code that will be displayed to you so that you will copy it. Let me repeat myself again. You need a Google Authenticator application installed in another phone so that you will use it to scan the QR scan that will be displayed to you once you click on this GA code. So I'm going to take us through now. Now you click on the GA code. We are working on setting it up now. Now this is what I was talking about. Now this is the QR scan. So you can decide to save it and go and quickly use the Google Authenticator to authenticate it so that you get the number that will be given to you. But I will advise you use a separate phone so that you can quickly authenticate it from this very place, from this particular place. So if you have a Google Authenticator in another phone, all you need to do is you need to scan this very QR code that is displaying. You need to scan it. Once you scan it, it will give you a number. It will give you a number. To give you a number. Now the number that will be given to you is what you will use in completing the the verification of the QR code. So you click on next. Once, you must ensure that you have scanned it before you click on next to go on with the verification. Then you click on the verification that will come up just the way I did. Then you slide this from the left to the right. A verification code will be sent to you via SMS. So you just patiently wait for the verification code to be sent. Okay, you copy it, then you paste. Now you are asking for the Google authentication code. So immediately you have authenticated that very QR code. Now there's a code that will be displaying on the phone that you authenticated. So you need to copy the code. The code always changes after 30 seconds. So you copy the one that is active, that is after the change. The one that is active after the change. So that's what I have to copy for them in the Google authentication code. So let me copy the one I'm seeing presently in my own. So as I've said, to make this thing easy and faster, use a different phone. So you see, I have just set my GA code successfully. Okay, now for the gesture password, it's just like the usual password you normally set on your phone pattern. So you just click on the gesture password, you turn it on, then you set whatever you want to set as you wish. You still do it again. You need to do it twice so that they will confirm. So as you wish, you can wish to change it anytime. So when you go back, you have to understand that everything has been set successfully. My phone number has been fixed in, my email has been fixed in, login password set already, phone password set already, GA, that is Google authentication code, set already, gesture password set. So you can see that my account has been fully activated. Please, you need to gradually watch this video and go through the process for you to set all this effectively. Whatever you don't get clear, please go back again, and you can just backward the video a little bit and check. All these things need to be put in order in your phone for you to be good to go. Thank you very much. Keep watching as I will be sending you updates and helping you through.